What's up everybody, another beautiful day on the Dragonflight beta, and we're back with some more raid guides and previews. Today we're taking a look at Mythic Eranog in the new raid vault of the Incarnates. Now this is beta testing, so a lot of things can change, be added, or well, scrapped altogether. So let's take a look at what's new for the Mythic Eranog. Well, as far as mechanics goes, not a whole lot. More ads and, well, more ads. So first out is the Greater Flame Rift, like the regular Flame Rift, but greater. When boss casts Flame Rift, the active tank will get the Greater Flame Rift on them. 6-yard circle deals near lethal damage to non-tank players hit by it, and it spawns a Flame Scale Captain, which now casts Leaping Flames and good old Pyroblast. Now, Leaping Flame, Cymox-esque bouncy flame, bounces between several players, deals damage, and it leaves a dot. This dot is dispellable and needs to be dispelled, as it slaps fairly hard, and Pyroblast deals lethal fire damage to a player. It is interruptible, so go interrupt, unless you want it to random one-shot players. If so, don't go. Now apart from this, you'll have an extra fire elemental ring during the intermission, so again, little bit Cymoxy. You'll have one circle of elementals going from boss and out, as well as the ordinary circle going from the outside and collapses on boss. I also want to mention two non-mythic mechanics that weren't present during heroic testing, which is Molten Spikes and Incinerating Roar. Molten Spike spawns spikes underneath a couple of players that erupts, dealing damage and knocks you away. Don't get spiked. Incinerating Roar deals raid-wide damage and leaves a dot that deals a bit of damage and lasts for 28 seconds, and this stacks. Now on top of this roar destroys all molten spikes that are up, and doing so makes them fire off lines of fire. Do not stand in fire, fire is bad. Now during testing, boss cast Incinerating Roar when there was around 1 to 3 seconds left on the dot, so you'd stack it up until intermission, then drop it during it. Just heal for it. So how does all of this impact the encounter compared to heroic? Well, not a whole lot, to be honest. The fight feels a lot more complete with the added mechanics with the spikes and the roar, but as far as mythic mechanics goes, the only thing you do differently is make sure to have an interrupt rotation for the Greater Flame Rift Captain, but other than that, it's just loosely stacked Flame Rift, slow stun and AoE down the ads, cleave off the Captain and keep it interrupted, move boss when needed from lava pools, and drop new Flame Rifts near the old lava pools. When you get into intermission, you need to kill 2 elementals to be safe. Now keep in mind that the boss AoEs in melee range during this, but pending tuning you could kill the melee elemental first, you can cleave boss a bit and potentially leave melee DPS there while range takes care of the elemental in the back. However, if that AoE turns out to slap too much, then you nuke down the outer elemental first, allowing the melee mentals to get away from boss a bit before you turn and slap him down. Following this, rinse repeat, stack ads, interrupt pyro, don't get spiked, fire bad, new intermission, loot. Now to be fair, this one is really fun as far as first bosses of a raid goes. Being first boss and all, I can give it a lot of slack as far as mechanics goes, and this is just straightforward with lots of AoE and cleave, and probably won't be too horrible to pug either. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Mythic Eranog. If they make major changes to the fight and we get to test it again, I'll revisit this, otherwise I'll drop an updated guide once the raid goes live. Let me know in the comments what you think about the fight. Don't forget the usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I also stream progression and testing on Twitch, Thursdays and Sundays, and when there's raid testing announced. Make sure to check out my Patreon if you want to help support me, my work, and my goal of upgrading my computer. It'd be sad. Make sure to check out the Liquid Women in Warcraft Discord for a supportive and safe Warcraft community. I leave a link in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.